Hey guys, welcome to today's video, which is the indie polish tag. There are, I think, 9 questions in this tag, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So the first question is, what was the first indie polish you purchased? I actually don't remember. I've gone through a lot of polishes in my time. I've destashed a few. There's been some which I thought would be amazing that turned out not what I thought they were going to be, or they were finishes that I don't really like and I took a chance on them anyway, and then I was like, they're just like any other polish with this finish. I don't remember what my oldest indie polish is of the ones that I still have, but it's one of these 4. So this is ILNP, or I Love Nail Polish Spiced Eggnog, Glam Polish I Know You Want Me. This one is an indie which I think is from New Zealand called Starkin, and I'm pretty sure the shade is called Jonquil, but the label has completely worn off. It was just handwritten with pen. And this is different dimension. It was on sale. Sales like SAIL. So one of these 4 is my oldest indie polish. I don't know which one. I love them all. I think maybe it's the ILNP. This one really caught my eye and I just jumped on it the second I saw it advertised. It's so beautiful and I still love it so much. I wear it a lot. Beautiful, beautiful flakies, shimmery beautifulness in there, and it goes really nicely with a lot of little nail art designs and things like that. The second question is, what is an indie polish lemming? I have about 27 to 35 polishes on my wish list at the moment. Probably about half of those are indies, or maybe a little bit less than half. But the only 2 sort of true lemmings I think I have on there, as in like ones that are really hard to find that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get. Most of the other ones are just on there because I don't want to pay the shipping costs right now. I need to, you know, sack up and just do it. But the 2 on there that are true lemmings are Frenzy Polish Like You Only Sweeter. So that is it's a Fall Out Boy reference. I love Fall Out Boy, they're one of my favourite bands ever. And the polish is this beautiful sort of muted purpley colour with like these bright glitters in it. I don't actually remember it that well off the top of my head, but I know it's just gorgeous. I'll insert a picture somewhere here that you can see what that one looks like, a swatch from someone else, so you can see that polish, because it's just beautiful and I really like it. Fun Lacquer Berry Smoothie has kind of got a similar vibe to it, and I did consider getting that for a while, but this one's just better. I just wish I had this one. That one was, I think, limited edition, so it's really hard to find. I can't see it anywhere on any of the online shops that I know of at the moment. So if you happen to stumble across it on a blog sale or something, let me know in the comments so I can go try to grab it, because it's awesome and I wish I had it. The next question is, indie polish you bought because of a YouTuber. I buy pretty much all of my polishes based on YouTuber recommendations. The only difference for that would be maybe if I see a new collection in store or something, like an OPI or an EC collection, I might get one if it's like really catching my eye. But normally, no, normally I'd wait until I see it on YouTube, until I can see the formula and the application, and then I make my decisions based off that. So polishes that I definitely wouldn't have bought without YouTube, or that I probably wouldn't know about without YouTube, are anything by Moonshine Manny and anything by 90 Lacquer. They are of course both run by ladies who are here on YouTube. They've got their own channels where they review other people's nail polishes and do swatches, reviews, all that sort of stuff, and they also have their own collections. So I do have a few of those. I've got about 3 of each of them. I really like them. I can't wait to get more of each. They're both awesome brands, beautiful formulas, and those ones I definitely wouldn't have without YouTube because I just wouldn't know about. Alright, the next question is favourite and least favourite types of indie polishes. My least favourite is anything thermal or magnetic. I just can't even with them. Especially thermals, I always think I'm gonna like them. I think they look really beautiful online, and then I get them, I put them on, and I hate them. So I've put an absolute stop on that. I've got a no buy on anything thermal anymore, and I don't love magnetics either. I've got a couple of them, no indie ones, but I only ever wear them without actually using the magnet on them because I just can't be bothered. Again, like I think I'm gonna like them, and then I put them on and I'm just like, meh. But my favourite is anything with flakies, especially metallic flakies and especially muted colours. So I've got a few here. I've got Cadillac, I Hug the Dog, I've got KB Shimmer, I'll Be Chrome for Christmas, and I've got Different Dimension Maleficent, which I love. That one is only flakies in a clear base, and it's just stunning. And then these 2 are flaky Krellies. The Cadillac has got like copper shimmers, coppery to gold to yellowy, just beautiful. And I'll Be Chrome for Christmas has a few different colours. It looks like primarily a blue to green and the same sort of gold to yellow one as the Cadillac. but when you actually have it on, it just looks like a rainbow. It's amazing. So yeah, definitely flakies, and especially these kinds of muted colours I really like, especially in indie polishes. They just seem to do great formulas for these sorts of ones. The next question is indie polish that fits your personality to a T, and 90 Singer Auto Salvage is the colour of my soul. I love this so much. It's this beautiful murky green base. It's got these gold hollow micro glitters in there that just shine like crazy. It's kind of like it's a jelly, but it just goes on so beautifully. I love it. I love it so much. I don't even know what else to say about it. Next question is favourite indie polish company, or what company do you wish you could own all of their polishes? So probably KB Shimmer would be my top for this one. So I really like these guys. They've got a lot of amazing formulas, amazing different finishes, all sorts of stuff. Like even these here, I don't think any of these are the same formula. I've got here a glitter Krelly, a full coverage glitter, a flaky Krelly, a cream, a glitter jelly, and I don't even know what to call this. I suppose it's a metallic, but it's also got little holographic particles in it as well. So that is O Splat, Espresso Yourself, I'll Be Chrome for Christmas, Chihuahua, Band Geek, and Olive or Twist. So that's just a few of their, like, you know, they've got a huge range. I really like that they do blogger collabs. I think that's a really cool thing. I'm totally on board with blogger collabs whenever they happen. I'm just like, yes, give me more. Let me into the minds of the bloggers, show me what their colours are and their favourites, because I feel like you just get more of a handle on a person when you know that sort of thing. And yeah, I just think KB Shimmer do a fantastic job. Really like these guys, so if I could own all of theirs, I'd be super happy. They've got quite a big back catalogue as well, so I feel like, you know, if I owned every polish of theirs, I'd get a lot of polishes, which would be cool. The next question is an indie polish that made your jaw drop when you saw it. So for me, that is Anchor and Heart Lacquer So Cozy. So this one was originally from the September 2017 polish pickup. And I wasn't part of the polish pickup at that time, and I went back in the Facebook group and I had a look at the previous month's colours. If you're not aware, polish pickup is a monthly polish group where all the makers, I think there's usually around 100 indie makers at the moment who participate each month, and they make polishes surrounding a particular theme. So this theme was fall foliage and fun, and I missed this one, so I was going back through the polish pickup Facebook groups, old photo albums of like previous months polishes, and I saw this and literally my jaw just, like, it is so beautiful. It's this really nice sort of muted grey, but it's got a ton of flakies and glitters and all this beautiful stuff. There's hollow in there. It's just gorgeous. I don't know how well you can see it on my shitty camera, but it's just so stunning. And I was really sad because I thought, oh, well, you know, I won't even bother putting that one on my lemming list because I'm never going to get it. It was super limited edition, is gone. And by the time I joined Polish Pickup as well, it was late enough that even if this was in like blog sales or swaps, I didn't think I'd find it, you know. It was just, it was a bit too old at that point, and I was like, nah, it's not happening. And then Polish Pickup did a throwback month where, I think it was May 2018, where all of the makers could bring back a previous polish. And Anchor and Heart brought this back, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. I spent, I think, $40 on this, which is crazy. I love it so much. I'm so happy I did. It's beautiful. It's like 3 coats if you do like nice thin coats, and it's just stunning. It goes on really nicely. It's a great formula. It's not too chunky with all the glitters and everything in there, which is nice, but it is just, I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad I spent a ridiculous amount of money on this stupid polish because now I have it and I'm so happy. The next question is, what do you look for the most when you're purchasing an indie polish? So, I mean, I feel like colour is kind of a given. Obviously I go for colours that I like. But that's not just for indie polish, that's really anything. I think for indie polish, a lot of it is formula for me, because I do find that indie polishes tend to have really nice formulas a lot of the time, and that's why I buy a lot of mine through like YouTube recommendations as well, because then I can actually see how the formula works, I can see people doing live swatches, and I can make my decisions based on that. I can see how many coats it takes and how well it goes on, and choose polishes based on that. So formula is definitely one thing. A very close second is shipping costs. So in New Zealand it's very expensive to get polish shipped sometimes. I do have an upcoming video that's going to go through some places where you can buy polish in New Zealand, so if you are a New Zealand based nail polish addict like me, I can tell you some of the places that you probably already know, but maybe there'll be one or two that you're not aware actually does ship to New Zealand. But shipping costs can be so killer. You really have to weigh up sometimes if the polishes are worth the shipping costs. Some brands do very reasonable shipping. Polish Pickup actually has pretty reasonable shipping. ILNP does reasonable shipping as well. I've bought directly off their website a couple of times. And then there's a few brands which I won't mention any names because I don't want to, this isn't a call out video, and sometimes, shipping's expensive depending on where you're shipping from and where you're shipping to, so I don't hold it against them, but there are a few brands who have really, really high shipping costs. Actually, one that I will call out, which is not an indie brand, but Head to Toe Beauty and 88 Beauty, that's 8TY8 Beauty, they both have ridiculous shipping costs. So they're like all mainstream polishers, so I don't feel bad about calling them out. They're like bigger companies, so and their shipping costs are absolutely ridiculous. It's really, really easy. Like, it's so fast to get your cart to a point where the shipping is way more than the cost of the polishes, and it's just stupid. Like, there's no way shipping goes up by like $8, depending on whether you have 5 or 6 polishes. There's no way. That's ridiculous. But that's how it is sometimes. Buying polish to New Zealand, which is why I want to make this upcoming video, and why it's something that I definitely look for when I'm buying indie polishes and when I'm deciding who to give my money to, is are they going to be charging me an extortionate amount for shipping or not? The last question is, what direction would you like to see indie polishes go? And honestly, I'm really happy with the direction that things seem to be going at the moment. I love Polish Pickup. I think that's such a cool idea. I'm not a member of the group at the moment because I get really bad FOMO if I can't afford polishes that month. I just get so sad about it, so I'm like, better to just not even look, not even see what polishes are going on, and just ignore it. So at the moment I'm not actually a member of Polish Pickup Pack, but I love it and I'm excited to rejoin when I can. I love blogger collabs, like I said, so more blogger collabs please, everyone, bring that on. And I love everything that's coming out lately with flakies, especially metallic flakies. And apart from that, I just, keep it up, indie makers. What you do is awesome, and I love your polishes, and keep on keeping on. It's great. Alright guys, that's everything for this video today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!